Hey, what's going on? In this video, I want to talk about Warren Buffett, how he raised his kids, taught them about money, his family life, and a few things you really don't know about Warren. He doesn't really talk about. Before I begin, down below in the description, there's this link. If you click on it, it's a clickable link. And in that link, there's actually training on, I really believe, the most important part of internet marketing, affiliate marketing, anything like that. And that is converting, okay? Conversions. Now, I want to first kind of congratulate Warren Buffett, not only on making a bunch of money and stuff, but also really kind of raising his kids. Um, you know, I'll tell you why. But Warren's kids did not even really know that he was like super rich growing up in the early days. But when it came to their money, Susie, which is Warren's wife, and Warren um, really tussled over their allowance as if they were broke. Um, and then Susie got the money and used it to give them like the upper middle class lifestyle. And their message to their kids about money was actually pretty important. That money was important. Uh, they routinely grew up in a house where money was used as a tool to control. Okay. Um, Warren would take Big Susie, the kid, to her store on her birthday and give her some time, and you could grab anything you want within like 90 minutes, for fun. And a funny story is that Warren Buffett wrote $10,000 checks to everybody in his home, and he actually did not sign them. And he told his family that if he didn't weigh below 173 pounds, that he would sign the checks and they would get the money, right? So everyone went crazy tempting him, like, oh, look, there's ice cream and there's cake over here. Come on, eat more fat, so that way we get money. And he was like such a penny pincher, he wanted to save money so much. He was like, no, no, so that he would lose weight because he was fascinated by it. And anyways, the Buffett side of the family was always been about making deals. And although Susie felt that Warren's obsession with making money was unworthy, right? Uh, guess what? Yeah, she still angled to, get more of it from him. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be making so much money. Oh, by the way, can I have some? Right? That's kind of the irony of it. And from an early age, the kids they kind of knew deep down they weren't going to get no free ride. It was going to be like a gravy train that's a big problem I think nowadays. You could share your thoughts, but there's just narcissism from people thinking they're entitled to a bunch of free stuff. So they kind of didn't expect that. He didn't believe in free rides. And he could have brought the children into the partnership as like a learning exercise to teach them about, his craft and how successful he became from investing, managing money, and about looking at businesses. Um, but Warren, see, he rarely ever kind of taught those he saw day to day on his what he did. He was so absorbed in his world, and making deals and looking at companies that he just didn't do that. For him, teaching was a performance, a conscious act that took place on an audience. Um, that's kind of how he learned from Benjamin Graham, in school. That's how he was learning. He was like the A+ student with Ben Graham. So the kids really got no lessons. And instead, what he did was he bought them some stock into Berkshire Hathaway from like a farm he had. He just sold it and was like, all right, here, take some of that money, put it in Hathaway. And yeah, guess what? That's enough money right there, right? Boom. So, the children went on nice vacations, enjoyed themselves at the country club, wore good clothes, saw you know, their mother's Cadillacs and fur coats. But they never really took money for granted, which was pretty good, good. And their father niggled over small amounts of money all the time and surprised them by denying like little requests. He took them to a movie and he might not pay for popcorn, if one of the kids asked for something, he might say no. If I did it for you, I'd have to do it for everybody. So it's kind of an interesting way that he kind of taught money in his household and how to deal with it and everything. Um, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a really good thing I learned. What do you think? It's should he have trained them more about stocks and investing if they showed some interest? Was he did the correct way about having them do chores for allowance and niggling over small amounts of money? What do you think? Yes, wrong, not wrong, I don't know. Leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, you learned something, please hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate that. You can also, share this video too if you like it. Um, Now, if you're interested in making some money online, it's the whole game has been a lot harder. It's harder now than it was, a long time ago. Um, I think just my own personal view. There's a lot of noise out there, but the biggest mistake that I made, and I've been doing it for a long, long time, is that it's on the converting part, the email marketing, and all that kind of stuff. If you don't really know what you're doing in that part, which takes a lot of there's a learning curve, then it doesn't really matter about getting attention, eyeballs, traffic, any of that crap. So that's really the first place you should start. And if you are in internet marketing, that's I think nowadays internet's everywhere, and we're all somewhat branding ourselves. Whether you're a mechanic or anything, learning how to effectively get exposure on the internet it's a valuable skill nowadays. The world is changing, and learning how to convert is very valuable. So I implore you to check that link below if you are if you do want to market on the internet, which is a good idea. Check it out. I'm sure you'll love it. I hope this video was useful to you and beneficial. And yeah, I wish you the best. Take care and bye for now.